Hey friends, welcome to What Was Mommy Thinking? My name is Crystal and it is time for us to stuff the cash envelopes for the month of April. If you are new here, I get paid once a month. We stuff the cash envelopes for the entire month, and I have a system where I keep the monthly amount in here and then each week transfer to my wallet when I do a weekly check-in. So if you want to see where that process all starts, then stick around. We're going to get these stuffed before it's time to do weekly check-in for the first one for April. I have not done a monthly cash envelope stuffing in quite some time, so you guys are going to have a little bit of grace with me. Bear with me. We're going to get this done. I will be perfectly honest with you guys in that we got paid and then had a weekend of baseball and some other stuff going on before I got to the bank the beginning of the next week. So while my categories had a larger amount, when I went to withdraw it, I wasn't going to take the full amount out just to do the video and then go take money back to the bank. I'm just going to tell you. So when it comes time for takeout, I budgeted this amount, but this is what I took out because we spent the rest. Okay? Okay. So let's get this party started. First thing that we have to do is we have to get the cash out of this little box right here. I have one of these for cash envelopes and sinking funds, and then I bought another one that you guys have seen in my savings challenge videos. So we are going to actually count the money. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 3,800 right here. Then we have 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 50, 400, 50, 500, 50, 600. Then we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60. So we have 160. Then we have 110. Well, that's anticlimactic. 5, 10, 15, 20. Is that right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And then 1, 2, 3, so 43. So we are stuffing $4,613. Oh my goodness. So some of this is cash envelopes. Some of these are sinking funds because my husband and I had a unicorn payday where we both got paid at the same time. So now that all the cash is out of here, I'm going to move this and move this up a little bit. We are going to, I'm actually even going to put my wallet aside because, you know, I don't really need it right now. We're going to stuff our cash envelopes first before we go into any sinking funds. And for allowance, we're going to put $300. So 1, 2, and 3. Now, everybody does this a little bit differently. For me, I'm going to put everything into my envelopes and then kind of divvy it out afterwards. But this is everybody, my husband and I included, for the month. So next we have our puppy dog. And Boomer is getting money for his food, which is $100 every 2 weeks. And then we're adding to that, we're going to put some extra money in there for like an emergency or vet or something along those lines. And I'm just going to keep it all in here. So we're doing the typical $100 for his food. And then we're going to put in a 100 and a 50 for any vet bills. So Boomer has 100, 200, 300, 350, 400, 420, 425, and 430. So any grooming, any vet, which his annual appointment is coming up, so we'll just keep trucking along with that. For grocery, We are going to do, for the month, we're going to do $1,600. So we're going to grab these and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So this is for the entire month. There are 4 Fridays in April, so we will be doing $400 a week for grocery, and you guys will see that in my weekly check-ins. Our next envelope is household, and this is one of those envelopes that I am looking a little bit more closely at, only because I feel like we're either using more product or the prices have gone up, and I'm not sure what the exact issue is, but I'm going to take, we normally do 100 for the month, which is 4 Fridays. I'm sorry. I'm fibbing to you guys. Household comes out of my husband's bi-weekly paychecks. We do $100 every 2 weeks. So I'm going to do 4 20s, so 20, 40, 60, 80. Or no, I'm not. I'm lying to you. I'm going to do 2 50s, right? Because it's 2 weeks. So $50 for the first week, $50 for the second week, and that'll make it easier to put into my wallet for each of those times. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying. 4 looking good. So some people call this beauty. Some people call this, I don't know. They call it all kinds of things. We're going to do 176. So 50, 100, 150, then 170, 175, and 176. So that money's going to go right in here. And this is haircut, skincare, special acne stuff. So all of that goes into that envelope. Then we have medical. In our medical, we're going to do $85. So 50, 70, 80, and 5. Perfect. Then we have miscellaneous. So this is where I got confused because I was confusing miscellaneous with household. This has to last the entire month. Since there are 4 weeks, we're doing 4 20s, 3, 4, and 4 5s. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we will do $25 each Friday when we do our weekly check-in. We'll transfer that amount into our weekly cash envelopes, and that will be 20, 25, 40, 50, or 45, 50, 70, 75, 95, 100. I was trying to cheat myself there and give myself an extra 20. Can't do that. Wouldn't be prudent. Okay. So we did miscellaneous. Now we've got to talk about takeout. Now, you guys are going to see when you watch my weekly check-in videos, this month we bumped up. We actually doubled the eat out budget for the first couple of weeks because there was only like 2 nights out of the entire 2 weeks that we were actually going to be home. And we knew because of activities and baseball and work and everything else, we needed to bump it up. So I budgeted $300 for 2 weeks. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. I'm only able to stuff 76 because we spent the rest. True story. So 50, 70, 75, 76. That's all that's left. So when it comes time to do my weekly check-in, I will transfer this over into my wallet, but that's all there is. Okay, so for takeout, we've got that one stuffed. And the only thing left are a couple of sinking funds that are in a different binder. So I have to make some more envelopes to go in here for some categories. And I have categories that I'm just starting this week that I don't have envelopes for. So you guys are going to see that, and I'm just going to deal with it, right? Okay, so these are my monthly sinking funds. You guys have seen these before. I take a sticker sheet, put it on the back, put the money in this envelope for the entire month of things that I need. We have used January, February, March. We are currently in April. So I've been tracking here. We still have a little bit of money left in our buffer, $119 actually. Everything else Easter, our Costco membership, our HOA, all of that's already done. So all that's left in this envelope is the 119. May is already stuffed because we try and stuff 60 days ahead of time. So we're currently in April. Our job is to stuff the June envelope. Now, we're not stuffing that out of this 3/31 payday, but we will stuff June off of our April the 14th payday. So don't miss that because I'm going to show you guys that process. Okay, now we're going to go back here and start with these sinking funds here. So our back to school envelope, we have a goal for our back to school envelope of about $2,100. Currently, I have, does it say 440? 1, 2, 3, 3. Yes, I have 440. We're going to add $900. Or shoot, I wish I was adding $900. We're going to add $500. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That should give us, that's where I got the 9 from. That should give us $940. 940, and we're doing this on 4/8. No, shoot, 4/11. Okay, I'm 11 days past payday getting this done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 859, 920, 940. Better late than never. I'll be late to my own funeral, y'all. I'm not even kidding you. Okay, back to school is done. The next one that we're going to do is Christmas, which is right here. And to the Christmas envelope, we are adding $700. So on 4/11, we're adding $700, which should make this $1,300. Let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So let's grab 700. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is where I'm going to start to use placeholders. I'm going to take 1,000 of this out, put it in the bank, and put a placeholder. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 11, 12, and 13. I just don't want this much cash sitting around the house, especially as many people that are in and out of the house lately. So that was our Christmas. Now the next two categories, vehicles and home. These are two categories that I borrowed out of home to pay for vehicles. So vehicles owes home $300. And I have a little note right here about that. On the 3/31 paycheck, vehicles owes home $300. Well, I'm putting 400 into vehicles, so 3 of that has to come here. So I'm going to take this Post-it off. I'm going to take 1, 2, and 3 to put this back. And I've got a little note down here that I took $40 out for a shower curtain rod, and I've got to put the change from that in here, and then I'll tally it. So right now, where it says we should have 353, with 40 of that missing, I should have $313 until I put the change from the curtain rod in here. So let's see, 100, 200, 300, 305, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So we are spot on right on the money. I am going to cross out the vehicle owes and just leave the shower rod in there. And when I put the change in here and mark the envelope, I will update the tracker. And I'm really glad we were able to put that money back because I need to buy pre-filters and filters for our air purifiers. And I'm not sure if I need to buy AC filters or not, but we'll find that out soon enough. Okay, looking good. We already did that in the other envelope. This one's completely empty. We did medical in the other envelope. Vehicles is going to get that other $100. So on 4/11, we're going to put in $100, which is going to give us $100 because there's nothing in that envelope. And that's what we're going to do here. So you might be saying to yourself, well, what's the rest of this cash for? I'm so glad you asked. I'm going to grab some Post-it notes so that I can tag this cash where it goes, and then I'm going to put it in this envelope until I make envelopes for it. So our homeowner's insurance did you guys know that when you have homeowners insurance, if anything happens, you have to pay a deductible? It's on your policy, and it is a lot. And we changed people that are providers this beginning of this year, and I just thought about, like, okay, in that moment with all these tornadoes and stuff that we're seeing on the news, like in the moment that your family is struck with this absolute horrific, life-changing, traumatic tragedy, and your house is damaged and all of that, they're going to call you, you're going to call them to start a claim, and they're going to go, okay, well, that's going to be 4,000, 5,000, 10,000, whatever it is. It's going to be your deductible because that's what you agreed to, right? Whereas our knee-jerk reaction is going to be to cling on to every penny of cash that we have on hand to take care of our family in this crisis. So I decided I wanted to start a sinking fund for homeowners insurance deductible. And $100 is a small drop in the bucket because I think ours is 3% of the value of our home or something like that. But anyways, I want to get started so that we have that there. Along those same lines, I wanted to start a car insurance deductible. And ours, I think, is $500. I'm not 100% sure, but now that I've got a teenager with an operator's and another one getting his learner's permit, I wanted to make sure that I've got some deductible money saved up. So that is getting $50. So we're going to do that one. And then we're going to go ahead and start a date night envelope. So I've got to make an envelope for that. And we're going to start that with $50 because it ain't cheap to go nowhere. And I'll put that tab right down here. Then I'm going to start an envelope for my oldest child's senior year. That is next year. So you've got all the things. You've got pictures, and you've got cap and gown, and you've got all of the special events and things that they want to go to. So we're going to do a senior year envelope. And then we have $76 remaining. This $76 right here. 50, 70, 75, 76. This is what is left of my $150 sports budget. I budgeted $150 for the 2 weeks, and this is what I have left. So all of these with their little tabbies are going to go in this envelope because they don't have their own envelopes yet, but they will. And that means we did it. Our cash tray is empty, and we are ready to start the month of April, even though we're a third of the way through it. True story. So now that I've got all of this stuff in here, I can put that away, take from it as I need it when I do my weekly check-in. And I did film my weekly check-in for, I believe, the 6th of April. I got to get that edited and up for you guys. But you'll see in my weekly check-ins where I take money from my monthly cash envelopes, which is this binder here, and I put them into my wallet for the week behind some dividers so that we can keep track of where everything is going. It's easier for me to track it weekly than it is monthly, so this just works for me. If you're one of those people that can put the whole monthly amount in and track it with accuracy, God bless you, you miracle. And until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, be well. I will see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.